What time did you guys have to get there in the morning?
What time? Maybe 7. I think we got there at 7. Yeah, we left here at 6:30.
Does Brenda look a bit nervous in that photo too?
She does a little bit.
Meigs.
And Meigs. They both look a little bit nervous.
Well, I was going to put Meigs in more like, she just woke up. I feel like these guys had a lot of fun.
They did.
Do you think they had the most fun out of all the teams?
I think so. Maybe. Maybe not Rick.
Why do you say?
Poor guy had to take a lot of reps. There were a few injuries.
Is it because Alex was a sandbagger?
No, he hurt himself.
Did he though? Because he was in here like the next day.
Oh, really? He pulled his groin. So yeah, he couldn't do any of the squats on the rest. And it was a very squat heavy day.
So last time I went to this arena was when they were doing All-Stars. And I'm not sure why it was very important to me at the time, but I still insisted that we took in our pop-tops and we put them up.
Oh, that's so good.
And to make our little VIP area. And we like hung towels and stuff, so it was a bit like, please don't talk to us.
You can't come in here.
You can't come in here.
Yeah, it's secret. Babysitting, thanks guys. Yeah. Oh, everyone, smiles all around.
Before the work had started.
Yeah. And it was good to see Andrew Ross.
Wow, that is a really genuine smile on Shilton there.
Yeah.
Do you think it's the combination of the Moral Reason shirt and the fuck off socks?
I don't know if he got any comments on the shirt.
Is this just snatches in a workout? Is that like 70 kilos?
Yeah, it was the 70 for the dudes.
Oh, okay. Fuck, that's a bit spicy.
So that was after 15 box jump overs, 12 toes to bar, and then he had to do 6 snatches. And our weights were pretty decent, 45 for the girls and 70 for the dudes.
And this was the Indian file workout?
This was the Indian file workout, and Shem was still with us for this. Poor
this was
guy.
your first workout?
This is the second one. So after he broke his finger, and he was trying to do his toes to bar with false grip. And it was very painful. Hard to watch. But Jared, and then so there was a mix up with the judging. They were like, you need to control the weight down. And he's like, oh, shit, like you can't drop the weight at the top, from the top. So he's like trying to like slowly bring that bar down every time, resetting, and it was taking him forever. And then eventually the lady came over and she's like, oh my God, no, you can drop it. You just can't like throw it. But they'd had so many dodgy snatches where they were just like throwing it behind them and like people just failing. So, and it was all over the place. So you could stand it up and then drop the bar in front of you. But there was just a mix up.
Like looking at this, the bigger concern is that bar behind him. Because if he does go down, that is about right where his neck would be. That's how Kevin Ogard got Kevin Ogard.
It was, we mostly did our lift safely.
Mostly.
Got a few bumps on the head. What's Jared doing?
He has so many weird expressions through these photos that I have never seen on him.
Yeah.
He doesn't work out hard enough when he's here. That's my takeaway.
This must be, no, so there's the other judge. This is when she's actually telling us, no.
So that's your judge and that's the head judge
That's the
over
head
there.
judge. She's like, no guys, so sorry, you can drop it from the top, but it just needs to, you can't throw it. Maybe it was like a sketchy lift and that's what he was like, ooh. But she looks really good there.
Yeah, like that's a good, like maybe
solid.
she had to step around a little bit to get to that final position. Yeah. Alicia was saying that, so when she does these, she can't rotate both directions. And she was saying that this experience was the first time that the dizziness had caught her.
Because she went so fast.
Thumbs disgustingly on top of the bar. Oh, there you are, Mel.
Treating it like 100 kilos.
Look at that setup position. Shoulders slightly in front of the bar, hips pushed back, knees back, torso nice and straight. Serious face on. Oh, that's as zoomed as I can get on your face.
Heavy. Lani!
This is my favourite Lani lifting face, obviously.
Yeah.
What movement is she doing here? Is this clean?
This is her clean, yeah. Okay. But she PB'd twice.
What do you mean PB'd twice?
There was a mix-up with the weights because they're all dark weights. You can't read, you know? Yep. None of us could read the weight. She thought she loaded 50, but it was 55, so that was a PB. And then Victoria, this is just the story that I heard, Victoria made her do 60 as well.
I like to think that Victoria enters like this maybe competition mode and she just grabbed her and she was like,
do it.
Listen here, fucko.
Happy face.
And it must have worked out. Or it was a funny fail. Oh, there she, see, that's a face.
That's like beast.
Now, this setup it's a little bit jacked up. Like those knees are just, they're buckled way in. They need to be out here. They need to be touching that arm. But like if it was in the moment and you walked over and you saw this look on the face, I'm not getting involved in that. I'm just going to let her do a thing. Like I don't want to get
Oh, it was
stabbed.
unfortunate because so our teams were on at the same time.
Ah,
So we never got to see them compete.
for every event.
Every event, yeah.
So what did he get? He got like a groin stretch or something from a squatting workout?
I think so. Oh, Rick got a PB,
Oh, what did he get?
like 80.
Damn.
Yeah.
I just want to stare at that for a while,
Neck
you know?
is as big as,
That neck is flared.
yeah.
So what info are you getting here that's
I'm pretty
cracking you up?
sure this is her telling us that we don't have to control it. We don't have to hold onto the bar. We can let it go.
And then what, we got Beck over here. Oh, look at that athleticism.
Yeah, so Beck she was worried about her toes bar and she did 12 unbroken.
Did she have like extra swings in the middle or?
No,
Just
just
fucking-
12 unbroken.
just 12.
Yeah, so strong.
Dude, that's so good. But yeah, like that looks like someone who is routinely doing big sets of toes to bar. Those look good. Oh, the team. So now these
They
photos.
had multiple shirts.
Well, yeah, they got the shirt doctor on their team. Now, their team name, the first 5 to 50 times I tried to read it, Larrikins Dirty Double Underdogs. Something about that, I almost stutter on every time. Do you reckon let's try and do it 3 times?
Larrikins Dirty Double Underdogs. Larrikins Dirty... No.
Oh,
There you go.
see, this is why they were the fun team. Look at these
We've laughed
limbs.
Larrikins. I just love their name. It's so cute.
But it's them, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I see what you mean. Was it you that was saying about Rick's
Oh,
glasses?
yeah, his foggy. This must be the end of the day.
Right.
He's just sitting in his chair and his glasses were fogging up and he was seizing up.
Look at you. Let's just...
All the gear and no idea. Next to the big dogs. The actual big dogs.
No, I think it was awesome that you guys went in the RX division. Like, as Victoria reminded me of this word this morning because I was looking for it, I forgot it. Projecting. I might be projecting, but I would always rather be the little fish in the big pond. I have no idea how the rankings broke down, but the top 5 to 10 teams in intermediate, whoever they are, probably should have been RX.
Fully.
Who's that guy?
I don't know. There's some guy happy to be there.
Look at her go.
So strong.
What do we got on there?
I think she ended up lifting 75. We were all just screaming at her, get underneath. Yeah,
Oh.
it's like,
Oh, oh, look at the teammate.
that's good. There's another one.
Ah! See, that's what FitStop does to you. It gives you that locked out back leg. Come on, Beck, get it together.
Oh, poor Jared.
Poor Jared. So what? He topped out at what, 100?
I think he got 105.
Yeah, for him that's quite light. I'd be happy at 105.
Yeah.
But no, he's...
It's the end of the day and he was just, he didn't eat very much.
Jared, you eating?
No.
Yeah, like I think on a good day he'd be more of a 125.
But then the chick next to us,
Chick.
the chick next to us in the red, the big, she did 110.
Ooh,
Struggling.
mate.
So only 65.
65. You are 65% forehead in this photo.
Yeah, fully.
This one tipped in, back knee dropped. That's a good photo. That is a good photo. You getting claps down in the corner?
Nah.
No claps. No claps for Mel. Who's back over here? Just random fucking scrubs.
Random people.
So you couldn't be loading while they were
We weren't
lifting.
allowed to load, no.
They had that. They had that rule last year too.
So we weren't allowed to take off any of our plates to give to the boys. Like once it was loaded, it was loaded.
Oh, it was an
So
only
they
goes
were-
up thing.
Yeah, so the boys were like, they couldn't go up. I think we stole their plates. Yeah.
Did you guys go in with like, okay, we're going to do this and this and this?
We did not have a game plan. So I've got Shem's knee sleeves on because this was at the end of the day. I was like, I need fucking all the gear.
Do you reckon that chick looks like she could be Lani's sister?
So
Right. Okay.
synchro. It had to be synchro at the top. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So when you were going, Jared was across from you in that last photo. Oh, look at you. You're just waiting for Jared. Like, come on,
hurry
Jared.
up.
Oh, that's
Struggling.
another new Jared expression.
And then I've had a few rest days this week. Rest is key.
And were you eating lots on your rest days,
Yeah, I
Mel?
was eating a lot. Pasta.
Oh,
Oh, first event.
first event. It's going to be a long day, kids.
And it was like, yeah, obviously everyone in our heat were elite. And so they were crowding around us. They'd finished like 5 minutes early.
Oh.
Like 5 minutes before us. And they were like, It wasn't embarrassing, but it was just like,
No.
it's like, fuck, we have to push.
Like, look at that. Look at that. That's not 4 people that just sandbagged a workout. That's 4 people that just poured their heart and souls into whatever they were just doing.
And so none of us, so Shem hurt himself on the first set of thrusters, and none of us knew. So me and him were on the rower the second time, and I was like, oh my God, we're really shit. Like, he's going really slow. Like, this is not Shem rowing pace. What is happening? Yeah. So he couldn't even hold on to the handles with his finger. I was really proud. I'll show you the video.
How helpful is it to look back on your own workout videos?
Yeah. Alicia, happy with their lift. I don't know if that is a happy face or if it's like a strain.
I think that's a happy face.
Strain face.
Well, this is a 55. She did better than that, didn't she?
Yeah.
Thumbs up for Alicia.
Yeah. Wow.
Megs.
Everything that Megs did looked beautiful.
I don't think we got many photos of the Masters team. Is that because Nikki took most of these photos?
Nikki, yeah.
Right. Like, look at that. Look at the turn on that foot. Look at the drop on that knee.
Yeah. Well, must be my dodgy one, because
is that a face of regret?
It's like, oh, that was a chicken wing.
How many of these did you have to do?
So it was max muscle ups at the end, and I think our team got 11, and I did 3.
So you did 3. Jared did a few.
Yeah.
And the filling guy did a few.
Did a few, yeah. First one was so smooth. No one saw it. There's the boys handstand walking.
Nice.
We made them do, so our plan was to do, mine and Beck's plan was to do.
Well, hang on, back up. What's going on in this workout?
So this one was burpee broad jump, synchro, and then devil's press, snatches. I think we went straight into the snatches. Wall balls, there were 60 wall balls, and then handstand walks. Oh no, it was muscle ups in between there as well, 25 muscle ups for the boys. Yeah, and then it was like max muscle ups at the end. So the plan was so that the boys could have a little bit of a break. We would double up on the snatches and then go straight into the wall balls, and we just ran back to the line. We're like, it's your turn.
Good luck, boys.
It's your turn to work.
I'd love to see more of that sort of planning in some of the Saturday workouts. Because most of the Saturday workouts, teams can just figure out how they want to structure it.
Yeah. This chick I did my L1 with.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
What's her name?
Don't know.
Doesn't matter.
Can't remember.
Random girl.
Didn't talk to her. Anyway, moving on.
Oh, good job, girls, with whatever it is you're doing.
We did nothing. No.
Oh, there's Lisa and Shilton.
Yeah.
And Brenda.
Looking utterly bored.
The 3 of them, whatever you have just done, must have been
shit.
So shit. And that's Paso. He's not even bothering to look. He's like, nah, don't give a shit.
I think Sean's in the corner there. Sean came to...
Where's Sean?
I think that's his forearms.
Oh, there? Yeah, those forearms don't look impressed either.
Well, Jared was saying how much he loves wall balls, so we let him have his wall balls.
So this was the snatches you were talking about that you had to sync up?
Yeah. I don't know what I'm looking at. There were so many people around.
Is everyone else finished?
Yeah, they're all onto their muscle ups.
Alicia and Victoria were saying that the music was so loud all day.
So loud. In between, you know how there's a long break in, like for lunch? Mm-hmm. Sometimes have a break from the music. I tried to have a little nap. It's not good.
Didn't work?
No,
yeah.
No.
Man, I got a nap in at TTT last year.
Did you?
Face down, slept on my face.
Yeah.
And I probably fell asleep for like 10 or 15 minutes.
Nice. Rig.
Bro.
He's set this as his wallpaper already.
Has he really?
For sure.
Oh, the Brooksies.
The support team. I think Joe was there.
Joe Fish?
Yeah, Joe was there and Sean came as well.
That is a man who's just... I was trying to show Victoria. I was trying to pull up something this morning because I saw some images on the internet years ago, and it was young men from one of the world wars, and it was like their photo, the day that they shipped out, and they're like, ha-ha!
Yeah.
And it's like that man 12 months later.
Yeah. Altogether, it was 80 squats.
And these 2 had to do them all.
Yeah. In the Masters team next to Alicia and there were these dudes, and they were like, their lockout was this, in the thrusters. And they were just counting all of them. And then half depth, I'm like, shit.
Yeah, I did get messages. I think it was from the 2 Hutchinsons, independently. And they were both saying, Oh, you'd be so proud of our
Everyone
teams.
moved well.
Everyone moved well. We will have to ask him if he got any comments on that T-shirt.
Yeah.
But I think that's what it is. I think Andrew he's a people person and he just wants to have chats with people. Okay, now here's where we've made a uniform error. Why don't we have bucket hats?
Man loves his shoes.
Meigs, like look at that angle. Pulling behind the bar. And see, you know this girl here?
Yes.
She might make this rep, but she is missing the next one. You got to get behind the bar. See, Meigs is on the box jump now, and that other girl, she's still back trying to get her toes to bar sorted out.
They were the team with a shit lockout.
Oh,
they went so fast, it was wild.
Well, if you only do 80% of the work, you're going to go faster. You know, like if you and I were racing and we had to do 10 burpee box jump overs, you're going to beat me. But if I only did 7, I'd get you.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Maybe.
I'd get closer.
The speed on her cleans, on everything, it was insane. And she still moved well.
I like to think that he's looked over, seen like some bad reps. But okay, yeah.
Oh, he came back from each event pissy.
Oh,
like,
yeah?
Yeah, just like so mad because of people's standards. Like, yeah.
Is that what's happening? She's watching their reps.
Probably.
Oh, young Ben. Would he be the youngest person on that team? Yeah, baby Ben.
Baby Ben.
Baby Ben.
What?
What do you think we put on our bucket hats?
It's going to have to be the Lucas. Oh, so this event, so the clock was running just like, you know, all the comps. The clock runs for all of the events because they have the same time on it, everything, right? And so this event was snatches for all of us at a heavier weight, and the clock goes 3, 2, 1, and they're all waiting there. They're like, no, you need to change over the weights.
Oh, Ben doesn't look happy about something. Maybe he just had to work out.
No rep.
No rep?
He's not touching the box. Just.
What is that look?
I don't know.
Megan, what is that look? I love it how so many of Alicia's photos, they're all just stuck with motion blur, like you can't get away from it.
Yeah.
Jesus. That zoomed right in there.
There you go.
Oh.
They all have a little bit of a crazy eye.
Actually, they do.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's the girls.
I just think we're just so cooked all day. Lollies, music. You're in a nightclub. You're on the sesh.
What do you think? Would you wear your coach's shirt to a competition just as a spectator?
Oh, because this guy? Victoria with her dogs out.
Dogs out.
So they actually had their chessboard out all day.
Oh, the boys?
Yeah.
Because Scott plays chess, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah. So what, Ben, Scott and Shem?
And Victoria got in on it sometimes, and everybody else's crew, and then our fucking nerdy crew playing chess.
Oh, this is my favourite Alicia face. Had a good clarifier.
Just thinking about her marriage.
65.
65,
So these are 5s on
yeah.
These are just big 5s. She looks like well rested in this photo.
Cool, calm, collected.
That man looks serious.
Yeah. It looked easy for him when it like...
Oh, I think Alicia was saying this is a PB. So he's cleaned 100 a bunch, but this might be the first time he took it overhead.
Got it overhead, yeah. It was a strong lockout. He only struggled with the bite.
He's holding in both his breath, and a fart.
For sure.
Is that the face?
Definitely. He's pinching.
Liam, waiting for why this is a no rep from Jared. At first glance, it looks good, doesn't it? But the movement was clean and jerk, and this was a bush press.
I don't know if this was a heavy one, but it was like he did a jerk and it got stuck at this bit and he just pressed it out. It's like, oh, this is his big one, yeah. Strong.
But they
He's
look
fine.
like from that photo, can you tell which one he last had surgery on?
No.
What are your thoughts, Mel?
So he no-repped her.
Now, I'm hearing conflicting stories
really?
on the standards.
Ooh.
Not on this particular
yeah.
lift, but just in general, that he had to control it down. But that control it down. Had you been told this control it down? Or were you like, lock, yeet?
Wait, I can't remember. It was all a blur. She looks angry. I'm scared. Ben was...
Actually, Ben looks scared.
Ben was hurling abuse at her at one point in this because they were messing around changing weights and Sean was waiting to go and he was like, Alicia!
So is this just about to start this workout?
Yeah. So we had to do 50 on the bike and the row was 70. I was just so nervous, more nervous than I have been in previous comps.
How so?
Just because we were doing RX. and then, yeah, just like felt sick nerves. And then this first event, I was like, got all the nerves out. It was good.
So going forward, you got another team comp. Would you go RX again?
I think so. Just a little bit more training.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, fuck else are we going to do?
Yeah.
Would you do an RX indie comp?
Yeah, if I learn everything, then maybe. Do not zoom in on that. That's a really ugly lifting face. It's Alicia's camera. I look so old.
Or no, a stroke, because your left side looks droopy.
It's droopy.
Alicia, it's a stroke filter. It's, like how Snapchat had make you old filter.
Yeah, that's it. You can see everyone else is finished. They're laying on the floor, and then eventually they come around us and they're like, come on, let's go. And then, yes, this is the last one. Shem's holding his finger out.
So
Didn't even know.
Did he go and get x-rays or something?
Yeah, so we went to the chemist that night, and they were like, you need to go to urgent care instead of going to the hospital.
What were you at the chemist to get?
Stronger painkillers, and because it was just throbbing, and then they gave him a fancy splint and went to urgent care. Only the nurse could see him. I think she gave him one endone or something. I was in bed super early because I had the try the next day, and I think he tried to go to sleep at 8 o'clock, throbbing in pain. That painkiller wore off, went back to emergency at 10 o'clock.
What, the
and
same
sat,
night?
Yeah, he sat in emergency. And,
drove himself?
It's a broken finger, he can drive. They just put a needle in his, because it was pressure and blood.
Also, that was causing the throbbing. And so on the x-ray, what do you see? Is it one break, two breaks?
They didn't even show him the x-ray. But yeah, he just said fractured finger, you've got to be in a splint for 4 weeks, light duties. And then he went to the doctors because he went to his appointment that he'd made the next day. And the guy was like, they didn't give you any antibiotics, what the fuck? He'll live. He might need to get it amputated, who knows. Just like his dad. His dad's got 3 fingers that he's cut off from because he's a chippy.
It looks like just the bow on these arms looks like he's fucking struggling.
We took a little bit of time on the rower. So they were off the bike first and they were back on the thrusters first. And they just went, because we were doing 5s, and they just 10. And I was like, I'm not doing 10. I'm doing 5.
God, when you look at that one sideways, turn your head. He looks crazy.
Jem's like, I fucking love it.
So he's got a broken finger in this photo.
Yes. I love life. So
happiness.
It was like that instantly.
He does look pretty happy. One-sided, hey?
Yes. It honestly looked like the one-sided was harder.
Hibs. Always thinking. Out there in the squat shoes.
It's Alicia's camera. Sorry, Nikki.
Andrew Ross, he would be in such pain and have the most normal poker face on.
Yeah, I loved how they swapped out their shirts.
This machine's one, it sounds like the grossest one.
It was. The legs just felt heavy all day after this.
Oh, I was having a stroke then. It looked like this guy's head was attached to whoever was rowing or something.
Yeah.
Or I don't know. Oh, the famous
toes to bar.
Back toes to bar. Mid-air jump box photo, it always looks like they're going to trip.
Yeah.
That looks like you are about to nick a toe.
Eat shit. It was just I was so, because I was pretty confident about my snatches, and then I was like, hang on a minute, I haven't practiced this heavy weight after being gassed. My legs were fried, so I wasn't doing squat snatches.
Get a montage?
Alicia loves a collage.
Was it collage? Sorry, collage. So we got a good setup, good angles, knees out, generating lots of power. All right, coming up past the knee, arms still. I'll give you 98% straight on that. But do you reckon that's fair call?
What? The early pull, a little bit, yeah.
Maybe, but then
yeah.
you checked back out here. So look at that, knees shifting. So here, knees back, knees shifting forward, maintain a bar close, hip contact.
Underneath.
Still, straight arms, just about to extend the legs, drops under, and look, we can assume that it all went well between that photo and this photo.
I think I just had trouble locking out the elbows.
And then you look fucking surprised.
Yeah. Must have been soft elbows, because I kept dropping it on my head. Oh.
Look at those straight legs.
Yeah.
God, he's got tidy toes to bar. Imagine how good they'd be if he put those thumbs underneath. Oh, I don't know what he's doing there. You've lost
Wrong? No, this
Possibly
was
respect.
No, we were like, oh, it looks so bad.
Oh, the finger.
Yeah.
Oh.
Jared's like, ooh.
Oh, yeah, I missed the Jared face.
There she is.
So before you scroll down, it looks like she's got one leg in front of the bar. She's got good faces. I don't think the boys are too bothered if she hurries or not. But holy cow, Satan's taken the wheel here.
Look at those lats. Eating.
Ricky, always supporting.
Yes.
Now, if anything,
He was the best. I think he was like, yeah, the most supportive team member of the day. Alex knows that I always hit him up about his early pulls. I can imagine this now. He's pulling before he even lifts his chest, right? He's pulling before he's standing. Because he just muscles everything up. And I will say this to his face.
oh, I'm pretty sure we both said worse to his face. Oh, Rick.
Yeah.
Look, I'm not entirely sure what's going on here. Like, I hope it ended up on his shoulders. He's still got a lot of friends.
He got it.
Rick, I'd love to hear your thoughts on this. Oh, look, he's. Do you think he's talking to Alex about it back here? I'm always surprised she can get anything around that giant friggin' belt she wears. Lani, that thing is too big.
Get one of those sequin ones. Suit you better. I love this photo. It's so good. Such a good team photo.
That is a friggin' great photo.
That was their after the last event.
That's the biggest smile I've seen on Meigs possibly ever. Do you reckon you could put that up in a lounge room?
Canvas. Yeah.
What's going through your minds there?
Get it done as fast as possible.
Hey, but look.
Lockout, yeah.
Still in line.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the end. That's the last photo.
Yep.
All right, so you get home. You go pretty much straight home.
Yeah. Well, we went to
feed
the
on the way?
chemist. I think I tried to go. I put Olive to bed around 7:30, and I tried to go straight to bed.
And what time do you have to get up the next morning?
3:15.
Both you and Nikki had to do TTT on the Saturday and a triathlon on the Sunday.
I was not well. I couldn't even. So I was messaging the group chat for Trinity, and they were like, "Good luck," and I'm like, "Bro, I can't even crouch to a squat right now. Like, I'm so sore."